Hello everybody and welcome back to Stretches for Strippers. We're going to be doing another splits class that is going to lead to us doing an oversplit at the end of class. If you can't do your oversplit, you can just do regular splits or whatever variation of splits you've been training on. Come into a lunge on your left side. We are going to try and sink deeply into this lunge and do a long hold, but we're trying to keep it active, squeezing my left hip back, pulling my right hip forward while trying to sink my right hip closer to the mat. You're going to hold this for at least a minute. You can do whatever you want with your arms. If you need to have them on the ground, that's fine. To come out of your hold, we're going to come into our half splits, making sure my right hip is stacked over my right knee. And we are going to do the same thing here, holding for a minute, keeping it super active, thinking of pressing my heel into the ground and driving it back. If you need to bend your knee, that's completely okay. If you need blocks for your hands or anything else to support you, that is an option. Before we move out of this position, we're going to try and light up our hip flexor a little bit by levitating the leg off of the mat and touching it down and doing 10 reps here. It's okay if your back is rounded while you do these. The goal is just to focus on the quad and the hip flexor of the leg that you're lifting. Repeat all of this on your second side. We'll meet in our downward facing dog, and we are just going to flow those motions that we've already done. So stepping one leg forward, dropping into my lunge, rocking back into my half split, lunge, step back, downward facing dog. Other leg, step forward, lunge, roll back, half splits, roll forward, lunge, step back, downward facing dog. I want you to run through this for about 45 seconds, just warming up the body, remembering to breathe. Once you finish running through your alternating hamstring stretch and quad stretch, we're going to come into an extended split hold where I'm going to walk as far as I can while keeping my back toes tucked under, flex my front foot, press my heel into the ground, and I'm actively pressing through my heel, pressing through my toes, squeezing my hips together. I'm going to hold this for 20 seconds. And after my hold, I'm going to sink down to my split or whatever a split looks like for you. Something you can hold passively. And then we're going to do another extended split hold. Remember to breathe, keep it active, keep your hips squaring, and then release. And at this point, if you can access your oversplit, we're going to come into our oversplit. If you are still working on your splits, we're just going to run back our split holds. Since I don't have soft blocks, I do my oversplit with my back toes tucked underneath me. It's not ideal, but it works. So whichever variation of split you are in, we are going to just hold for 30 seconds, remembering to breathe and keep our hips squared towards the front of the mat. Slowly sinking your hips as low as you possibly can. Gently coming out, giving your hips a second to reset before going and repeating everything on the other side. And that's it. Be kind to yourself, practice often, and I promise the results will speak for themselves. I'll see you guys next time.